Hi guys, welcome to the second part of my improvisation course. If you've not seen the first part, the link for that is in the description. If you have, then we'll just get straight to it. In the first lesson, we were learning the A Minor Pentatonic Scale, how to group notes together in threes and fours, and trying out some simple licks. Today we're going to introduce some simple techniques, your 5 main guitar techniques. We've got slides, hammer-ons, pull-offs, bends and vibrato. If you're already familiar with those techniques, skip through to the second part of the video. If not, we're going to talk you through them now. So we're still just using the A Minor Pentatonic Scale, and we're going to try all these techniques on your G string, your 3rd string up from the floor. So all we've got in the scale on that string is 5 and 7, and we're going to start with a slide. So rather than playing 5 and 7 individually, we're going to pick number 5 and slide along the string to number 7. We need to keep pushed down quite firmly, start off as usual nice and close to the fret, and you want to be ending nice and close to the fret. So even though I'm picking 5, I'm kind of looking at fret number 7 where I'm going to end up. So next technique is a hammer-on. Similar idea to a slide. I'm going to pick fret number 5 and then I'm going to hit or hammer my 3rd finger onto fret number 7. Takes a bit of getting used to this one. You'll build up strength over time. The more distortion you use, the more that's going to pick up that sound. Pull-off is the opposite of a hammer-on. So we need to start with both fingers down, 5 and 7. So I'm picking number 7 and I'm going to take my finger off, leaving 5 free. So you want to do a little bit of a ping downwards when you take that finger off. Careful not to let the string move at all as you're kind of going down. Next one, probably the most famous guitar technique, a bend. So we're just going to try and bend the note on fret number 7. So we're going to pick that string, keep it pushed down quite firm, and you're going to glide your finger along the fret, pushing it up towards the ceiling. Then to kind of reinforce that, we're going to have your 2nd finger on the same string. Doesn't have to squeeze in the same fret, but your 2 fingers should kind of look like they're glued together. Keep your thumb high at the top, try the same thing, and it should feel a bit easier. So last one, vibrato. We're going to try this on fret number 5. We're going to pick the note, and we're kind of doing just a really small mini bend up and down. So I'm still pushing quite firm, keeping my thumb on hard at the back. If you're kind of getting a bit of a dead sound and it's disappearing, you probably need to put your finger a little bit closer to the fret. So let's try out some licks. The first one is going to sound like this. So I'm starting on D5, D7, G5, repick that one, sliding from 5 to 7. Then let's try one with a hammer-on. So I'm starting on D5, hammering to number 7. And then next string down, just pick normally 5 to 7. And then finishing on your key note, D7. Then one with a pull-off. So I'm starting on the G this time, pulling off from 7 to 5. Key note, 7 on the D. Climbing down the scale, 5 on the D. And then 7 on the A. And you can see there I'm putting a little bit of vibrato on the end of each one of those. And lastly, one with a bend. And So I'm bending fret number 7 on your G. So pick it once, bend it up, bring it back to neutral, back to 5 on the same string, back to the 7, back to 5, key note 7 on the D. Let's put them all into practice. So now we're going to try a bunch of combos combining a few techniques together. So the first lick sounds like this. So I'll start on the G, fret 7, I'm going to bend it, re-pick it while it's up there, bring it back to neutral, re-pick it again, 5 on the same string, then I'm going to pull off 7 to 5, finishing on the key note 7D. Now let's try one with a slide and a hammer on. So I'm going to slide on the D string from 5 to 7. I'm going to do that with my third finger because I then kind of end up in the right place to carry on with the rest of the scale. Then 5 on your G. Then I'm going to re-pick that, hammering on from 5 to 7. And then finish on 5 on the G. Let's branch out onto the thinner strings for the next one. So I'm going to pull off from 8 to 5 on your E string, probably using your pinky to first finger here. Then just normal notes 8 to 5 on your B. And then 7 on your G as a bend. Try and get that bend in straight away. Let's put those three into practice and watch how I vary them a little bit more this time. So now we'll try another bunch of variations. I'll play each one 3 times. You'll see the tab on screen. See if you can copy what I'm playing. Cheers for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, and I'll see you again next time.